have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep him fiending. If any try to shoot you, make sure that you leave him leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
how you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cut?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's guap up. I know you know Ron.
who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seem decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
Least he got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the
Hey, Shalom, Israel. With the Israelite School of Universal Practical, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Command Janiyah 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And our mission is to teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. That the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of, man. And today's is the Wednesday law class. I know to you religious leaders and to all you sinners, it's not important. The laws, statutes, commandments are not important. But there's a war going on out there. We need this Bible. We need this book. This is the only protection we got. You know what I'm saying? When times get hard, who can we call? You can't call your religious leaders. He's gonna tell you to pray about it. You can't call your government. You can't call the police force. You don't have an army. You don't have a national guard. So who can you call? You understand? The Bible teaches us that we all we got. We need to rely on brotherhood and sisterhood. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they are our family. You understand? We need to come together, not with everybody else. And the thing about it, man, we shouldn't even be living the way that we are living. We shouldn't be at the bottom of the barrel because we do all the greatest things on the face of the earth. You understand? The thing is, we wanted to build up their community. We wanted to build up their businesses. We didn't want to separate like the Lord commanded us. He said, be ye separate. You understand? He said, seek not to have peace with them. He said, don't have marriages with their daughters and with their sons. Because it's going to they are turning you away from following him. You understand? So we're going to do in these laws. Let me see if it's another TikTok. Give me a second, Hebrews. Let me see something real quick. Let me see. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. Mm. No sweat. Yeah, man. Let's get, man, Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. Or is it, hold on, let me see. No, 28, verse 1. You understand? You're going to see what these laws, statute, commandments can provide for you. Why are you going through what you're going through? Just ask yourself, are you keeping the law, statute, commandments? Are you disobedient to the Most High God? You understand? These laws, statute, commandments were set in place to prolong your life, to guide you and protect you in this wicked place. You understand? Let's get it, money, man.
Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently.
So if you shall hearken diligently, if you shall listen, hear unto the Lord diligently, man. Let's get the definition of diligently. Diligently. In a way that shows care and conscientiousness in one work or duty, that you care, that you are serious, man. Something that you're not going to play with. You understand? To hearken diligently, man. Careful. Read on.
Unto the voice of the Lord.
Hold on, we got, hey, slow down though. Unto the voice of the Lord thy God. You know, it ain't no race. You understand? But unto the voice of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Thy God. Hearken diligently. Like you hearken unto the oppressor. Like you hearken unto T.D. Jakes. Like you hearken unto Donald Trump when he sent out them stimulus checks, man. You hearken unto the Lord diligently. Careful, man. Ain't nothing to play with. with care. You understand? This is serious matter. Your life depends on it. Read on. Yeah, you ain't gotta read that, like, man. We got all the time in the world. Nah, look at that. I'm talking.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which
Right.
I command.
To observe, man. To study. To study them. We want to learn all the football games, and we want to learn how to be the best wide receiver. We want to study that. You understand? You can be great in life too, but you have to study. It's like you study to become a lawyer. You study to become a basketball player. You understand? LeBron James didn't get where he was at if he didn't study, if he didn't practice, if he didn't study playbooks, if he didn't watch film. That is called studying. The Lord said to observe his words and law, statute, commandments. Read on. All right, hold on, slug. And not only that, he said, and to do all his commandments. Read on. Or slug. He said to do all of them, not some of them, not just pay tithes. You know what I'm saying? Your religious leaders say the laws are do away with. In the Old Testament and the New Testament, it talks about keeping the laws. Christ said, keep the laws. You understand? So what the hell are they talking about? But the thing is, you didn't study. You didn't study. So you don't know what's true. Go read it for yourself. They don't even pick up the scripture. How the hell are you going to believe what the religious leaders said about it's what's in this Bible? When they don't study a goddamn thing. They don't read not one scripture in a religious place. Read on.
Oh God. Thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Verse 2.
No, slow down. That the Lord thy God will set thee on high. He said he's going to put you up there. You understand? You're going to be that nigga. You're going to be that nation. If you hearken diligently to the Lord, the Most High words, man, to these laws, statutes, commandments. And he didn't say, I'm just going to put you high. You're just going to be up there. No, he said he's going to put you high above all nations, man. That means the oppressor, the Moabites. That means the Hamites. You understand? The ones on the other side, Ammon. He said he's going to put you above all of them. That's something to work for, all right? Don't you want to be on top? That's all we out here in the streets doing, trying to be on top. So won't we do it the right way? Won't we do it the way the Lord told us to do it? By coming back to him and hearkening diligently unto these laws, statutes, commandments. That's why they tell you the laws to do away with. Because without these laws, statutes, commandments, you don't have a God. You don't have no protection. The Lord is not with you when you are sinning against him. That's like a child do something, you keep telling him not to do it. He's grown now. You still want to go help him out, bind him out, bail him out every time? Hell no. He's going to have to learn the hard way. Any good parent would do that. Any good father would do that. Get some more.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee. If thou,
He said, all these blessings shall come on thee. God damn, get them off me. You understand? He said, all these blessings are going to come on you, man. Too much. You understand? They're going to be talking shit. You know how Israel be. Soon they get up, stunting. You know what I'm talking about? Get these blessings up off me. Woo. You understand? He said, shall come on thee and overtake thee. Like it's too much. You understand? Go ahead, mighty man.
Go. If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He says, thou shalt hearken unto. Do you want these blessings? You want to be high above all nations? Well, this is what you got to do. Hearken unto the Lord. Keep all the law, statutes, commandments, man. You want to get out the ghettos? Hearken unto the Lord. You want to get out the burials and reservations? Hearken unto the Lord. You want to see your Lord, the Lord give you justice and take care of your adversaries and your enemies, man? Hearken unto the Lord. It's simple. You understand? The Lord said, vengeance is his. You can't do nothing about it. I mean, you can't. You can keep them laws, statutes, commandments. You can hearken unto the Lord. All right, read on.
Come. Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
He said, blessed shall thou be in the city. You understand? Blessed shall be in the field. Used to have like Black Wall Street. Look at Black Wall Street, man. It was flourishing. They didn't like that. Rosewood. All the black cities, man, was flourishing. Was having money and abundance of power. You understand? But we wasn't hearkening unto the Lord. That's how every great nation falls. That's how every great city or empire falls. And it said, blessed shall be in the field. You're going to have crops, man. You're going to have land. You're going to have something to give your children. An inheritance. What can you give your children now? Juneteenth? Is that it? Christmas? 4th of July? To keep the holidays of the land? That he's going to be unalive on that day. Are we going to teach them, if that's the only inheritance we're going to leave our children? Is the way of this wicked place of our oppressor? Read on.
Come. Verse 4. Blessed shall be in the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, your seed, your children. That's the fruit of your body. And then the fruit on the ground. You understand? Then the crops. Then the cattle. Read on.
Come. And the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kin.
And the increase of thy kind. You understand? Like when the Lord said to be fruitful, it means to multiply. You understand? He said to multiply, to be fruitful. Fruit of thy body, fruit of thy cattle, man. The increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep, man. All you gotta do is hearken unto the Lord. Read on. You start at 5.
Come. Verse 5. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Blessed shall be thy basket, your grocery cart, when you go in the store. You're gonna have a big old thing of goat and lamb and all of that, man. Get it in, oxtails. You know what I'm saying? Just get it in. Lawful food. Lawful food. You know? Read on.
Verse 6. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goes out.
I wonder if these comments from today.
Well, I said yesterday.
Right. Let me see. Ain't no smoke. All right, start that from read it again.
Oh, God. Verse 6. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goes out. Verse 7.
Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I always want to break down scripture. I'm just looking at something real quick. All right, hold on. He was at 6. All right.
Oh,
All right. He said, blessed shall thou be when thou cometh in. You know what I'm saying? When you come home or when you go out, anywhere you go, you're gonna be blessed. You're gonna have the Lord protection, no matter where you go. You ain't gotta be afraid. You gotta be looking over your shoulder, because the Lord is with you, and you hearken unto the Lord. You understand? Read on.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before these 7 ways.
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna leave that. Because I'm doing real quick. Read that from the top, Abishai.
Oh, God. Verse 7. The Lord shall.
Hold on. Slack. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten.
So he said, the Lord is going to cause thy enemies that come up against you to be smitten, man. You understand? To be brought down. If you hearken unto the Lord, if you hearken diligently to these laws, statutes, commandments. Read on.
Before thy face.
Before your face, you're going to see it. You're going to know that was the Lord. Read on.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before these 7 ways.
They're going to come before you one way and scatter. They're going to leave 7 different ways, man. When the Lord get done with them. Read on.
Verse 8. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouse, and in all that thou settest thee hands thee hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God given thee.
Hey, he said, whatever thy hand set to do, the Lord is going to bless it, man. You understand? That's like. We got a lot of views over there. We got to get our views somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
All right, let's get back on the scripture. All right, what verse? Verse 7? All right, verse 8. We'll go to verse 8 though. Verse 8, the Lord shall command thee blessings upon thee in thy storehouses, in your storage, man. Wherever you store your things, your food, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's gonna command the blessings upon them. And all that thou settest thy hand unto. And whatever you set your hand to do, whatever you set your mind to, the Lord is going to bless it too. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. And wherever the Lord gives you land, and wherever you at, the Lord is going to bless you. Even though you in captivity, even though you in America, the Lord is going to bless you, man. Even though you surrounded by hella enemies and adversaries, man, the Lord can still bless you. The Lord can protect you. Do you feel safe when a group of police officers come around you? No. And you shouldn't. Because they are not here for you. You can't trust in a nation that is against you, man. No matter what he is. You understand? You can't trust in a nation that has brought up the world to dislike you. That done all these cruel things to you. They want you to forget. But you should never forget what they done to Emmett Till or to George Floyd. You understand? You should never forget that, man. All right, but let's get some more on the scriptures.
Verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee in holy people unto himself, and as he has sworn unto thee.
Where you at?
Verse 9. Already passed verse 8.
Okay, start from the top.
Come. Verse 9. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
The Lord said he shall establish an holy people unto himself. Let's get the definition of establish. Establish. Basically to set up thee and holy people unto himself. He didn't chose him. He didn't pick him a holy people. You understand? Unto himself. And holy means to be separate. So these people are separate from the rest. I chose these group of people to be holy out of all the nations on the face of the earth. You understand? So let me get the sword. That's how I can, do my little reels. Look at that with you in the Bible. Deuteronomy. We at 28 and 9, right? Okay. I'm finna do a bunch of reels, Hebrew. So like it. All right, let's get it. Read on.
Come. If thou shall keep the commandments of the Lord.
No. Don't keep the commandments.
If thy God shall keep the commandments of the Lord.
But the laws are do away with.
If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord.
Keep the commandments of the Lord, thy God. You understand? Keep the commandment. Because the Lord said, if you hearken diligent unto these, he's going to prolong your life. He said he's going to set you high above all nations. You understand? Read on, mighty man.
And walk in his ways. Verse 10.
And walk in his ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture said, be ye perfect as the Father in heaven. Why would he tell you to walk in his ways if you couldn't do it? He said his laws are not grievous, man, which means they are not hard. You can do it. But you got to fight. You got to make sacrifices. Read on, mighty man.
Oh God. Verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord.
Hold on. All right, read it again.
Verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord.
And all the people on the earth are going to say, that's the Lord's chosen people. The Lord is with them by your righteousness, by your wisdom, by the way you handle things, by your mercy, by your kindness, by your anger. They're going to know. And when I mean anger over, it's a such thing as righteous angerness, man. Righteous anger. You understand? Like, man, you told him to stop getting high. He keep doing it. He ended up in jail. That should make you angry. You understand? You told him to stop robbing them stores. Now he's serving life. That should make you angry. Read on.
Oh God. And they shall be afraid of thee.
You're going to have to get that on camera. All right. Go ahead. Read that again.
Oh God. And they shall be afraid of thee.
And they shall be afraid of thee, man. When they see the righteousness. That's why they fear the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Because they see righteous men. They see men in order. They see men organized. They see men that follow and love each other. Now that's scary. Now that's a scary sight. But when they look at a game, remember, they say they're going to unalive each other anyway. They don't fear them. But they see we on some next level type stuff. We on taking over the world type stuff. You understand? We talking about rulership. We talking about getting out this captivity. We talking about, hey, the Lord's going to put them in captivity. And that they're going to be rewarded double everything they've done to us. That's the stuff we talking about. That's the stuff that's going to make them afraid. What you doing, you talking about robbing this place and doing this and that. You're just gonna put yourself, you're gonna be locked up again. You understand? You're gonna be off the streets again. And they ain't gonna have to worry about you again. You understand? But right here, what we doing? Oh yeah, man. We setting stone. We building bricks. We building a house. We building the Lord's house, man. Another brick in the wall. By getting another brother off the streets and off the drugs. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We building the Lord's house. You understand? All right, let me go live real quick. Read on.
Don't come. Verse 11. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods.
Mm-hmm.
And the fruit of thy body.
Like I said, the Lord's gonna bless you with goods, man. Cattle, crops, whatever you need to push this truth, to build up this nation, the Lord's gonna bless it. You understand? He said the cattle too. The fruit of thy body. You're gonna be fruitful. Not just with your family, but also in this truth. You're gonna get more brothers. Because you hearken diligently unto the Lord. And that brother's gonna raise up more brothers. And get more brothers and sisters off the street, man. That's being fruitful. You understand? That's how we're gonna build up this nation. That's what they fear. And that's what's they're gonna say, man, that is the Lord. Read on.
Oh God. And the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, and the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee.
Mm-hmm. Read on.
Verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure.
His good treasures, man. And to y'all, I know y'all like, man, we taking money. No, man. These laws, statutes, commandments, this wisdom. You understand? With that, that's what, man, with that, you can get anything you want. With wisdom and understanding, you can get anything you want. You can go get money. You can go get treasure. But you got to be smart. You got to be wise. Read on.
The heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season.
Mm-hmm.
And to bless all the work of thine hand.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow.
It said the nations are going to come to us, and we ain't got to borrow. They're going to be coming to us for loans, for food stamps, for EBT. Right? Read on.
Verse 13. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail.
And you're going to be the head. You ain't going to be at the bottom of the barrel no more. You understand? So why would all these good things that you hear for keeping the law, statutes, commandments, why would you not follow them? Why are they telling you that the laws will do away with? Why are they telling you that's the Old Testament when the New Testament say it too? Why are they saying that when you are in poverty, when you are suffering, when you in the ghettos and barrios, man, and you done tried everything, and the thing is, they can't help you. They can't help you succeed. They can't help you change. You understand? And man, like I said, Israel is a stiff-necked people. We are like children that we can't see that they are getting over on us. Like, how the hell you gonna tell us this? Since you got all the knowledge and all the wisdom, then what should I do? What are they gonna tell you? What are they gonna tell you to do, Touch About? They say don't follow the Old Testament. Don't follow the Bible. The laws are not do away with. What answer do they tell you? What do they give you? This is a guess.
Follow the heathen ways.
No, they're gonna tell you to pray about it. That's all they say. And here we're gonna show you how to be successful. You understand? Like, you should pray and come to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. When you see us pop up, those are your prayers being answers. When you see us on the street corners, when you see our YouTube video, those are your answers being, your prayers being answers, man. Because we're going to give you solutions. We're going to show you how you get out the ghettos and the burials and reservations, man. And how you get off of drugs. We're not going to, our phones is open 24/7, man. In the prison, everywhere. You can call a brother. We can be reached. All you got to do is go to ISUPK.com and all the number pops up. Whatever city you in. And if we ain't in that city yet, call the nearest city. You understand? Make sure y'all be sending them stars too. We get that bread up. You understand? It might be like 99 cents. You got it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get some more.
Oh, God. And thou,
Where we at?
verse 13.
All right. Yeah, I see it.
And thou shalt be above only.
You shall be above only, man. And they tell you you don't want to do this. Man, you got to be a fool. Understand? That's all it is. You know? We out here unaliving for it. We unaliving to be on top. That's what we do every day in the streets. To be on top, we go do a brother wrong. But the Lord said you ain't got to do it that way. You want to be on top? Just keep the law, statutes, commandments, man. Follow the Most High God. Hearken diligently unto the words, man. Unto these laws, statutes, commandments. And he's going to set you high above all nations, man. Read on.
And thou shalt not be beneath.
And you shouldn't be beneath no more. You ain't got to worry about going to no goddamn slavery, man. You're going to be given the jobs. You understand? But you want to do it the hard way. You want to go out in the streets and do it unto your own brother. Because you're not doing it to the oppressor. And you pro-black. Read on. Hebrew, please. Look at that. Read on, man.
Oh, God. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God.
Hey, make sure you send them stars. All right, read on.
Which I command thee this day.
He said, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. You understand? Hearken unto the laws, statutes, commandments. Study them. Study them like you study that Lord's test. Study them like you study that playbook on football. Study them, man. Like you study for that bachelor degree. Study these scriptures, man. You don't know them because you ain't been studying. You understand? You don't know them because you're going to the religious places and they ain't teaching you this Bible because they don't know these scriptures because they don't study it. You want to be on top, but you want to bring down your own brother to get it. Man, that's weak. When you can do it this way, when you can just stop getting high. Huh? That's how you can get it. That's how you can be on top. By keeping the law, statutes, commandments, man. Loving your brother. Read on.
To observe and to do them. Verse 14. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day.
And you shouldn't go aside, man. Stay up on them, man. Stay up in these scriptures. Because the day that you do go aside of these laws, statutes, commandments is the day that these heathens are going to come in. Day that temptation is going to come in. Temptation, or that you are not going to be able to fight your temptation. The temptation is going to be there. You understand? But the day you go aside, that's when they're going to overcome you. That's when they're going to reel you back in. Because you let the law, statutes, commandments go aside. Because you wasn't studying. Because you wasn't in classes. Because you stayed too far away from the truth. Because you was mad of a brother. And didn't want to tell him that he offended you. You understand? Or maybe because you too weak under your wife. This is the only thing we got. Only thing we got is this goddamn truth. Is these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Straight up. And I ain't gonna let nobody take that from me. From the truth to the booth. Talking about a casket though. Straight up, man. Straight up. Let nobody take it from me. And you shouldn't either. Read on.
Go down. To the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them.
Right? It said, I commanded this day to the right hand or to the left hand to go after other gods to serve them, man. That's why these laws, statutes, commandments are important. Because without them, you're going to serve other gods. You're going to serve false gods. You're not going to serve the true God of Israel. You understand? And with that, man, we're going to class, man. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to get, next class, we're going to get what it's going to be like if you keep the laws. I mean, if you don't keep the laws, statutes, commandments, man. You understand? Make sure you tune in. Law class every Wednesday. With that, hey, shalom. Any classes?
No.
Oh, sure.